Today we'll discuss the same trading account, one problem. Calculate the amount of gross profit. You have to calculate what? Gross profit. This is compulsory. Every problem you have to mention debit as well as credit. How to calculate cost of goods sold? Simple. While doing in India, we always mention that amount in rupees. Hello everyone, I am your Adarsh sir, lecturer in Vidyashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. So, we are in the fourth session of topic called Financial Statement 1. So, in the previous session we discussed about trading account and also we get few problems on that. Today we will discuss the same trading account, one problem. Along with that we will prepare cost of goods sold. You may think, sir, what is this cost of goods sold? You have only trading account, P&L, balance sheet. Yes, you are correct. Along with that, you may get 6 marks problem, cost of goods sold. That is a part of your trading account. That is a separate question in your examination. I'll explain you that what is the cost of goods sold as well as format, and we'll solve two problems on that. Easiest part of your whole syllabus is cost of goods sold. We'll go for that. Now, the first problem is trading account. You know the format. We have done many problems on trading account. So, along with that, we'll add one more problem for trading account. Now, you know the format. I will not explain you the format. Directly, I'll go for the answer. Calculate the amount of gross profit. You have to calculate what? Gross profit. And operating profit on the basis of. In this, you cannot find out operating profit. Why? Because the informations are not given. What is operating profit? Your profit and loss account you have to prepare. Means the net profit you have to find out. That we will discuss later. Now, on the following balances extracted from the books of Measures Manoj. M bar S, we call it as Measures Manoj, for the year ended March 31st, 2017. We'll solve this. Remember these amounts. Opening stock how much? 50,000. Net sales 11 lakh. Net purchases 6 lakh. Direct expenses 60,000 and closing stock 70,000. These are 6 marks question. Now we'll go for the answer. So what is the name of the company? It is Manoj. First thing what you have to do, you have to mention your debit side and your credit. This is compulsory. Every problem you have to mention debit as well as credit. Now, what you are preparing? You are preparing trading account of Measures Manoj. Yeah, for the year ended. For the year ended. So whatever they have given, 31st March 2017. You have to mention the year also. Now, or else just you can write trading account of Measures Manoj for the year 2017. Normally year ended word we use it for balance sheet, but whatever preparing your trading and P&L, that is also for the year ending only. You can mention year ended, or else you can just mention trading account of Measures Manoj for the year 2017. Now, in this debit side, always remember this is to, this side is buy. Now, we'll start. First one, what do we have? We have opening stock. Now, to opening stock, opening stock, how much we have? 50,000. So, opening stock is 50,000. Next, net sales. Which side it will come? Debit or credit? Yes, it will come credit side. By sales 11 lakh. Next, opening stock is over, sales also over. What is the next one? Purchases. Purchases, how much you have? 6 lakh. Now, debit or credit side? It is debit side. Purchases. Two purchases. So, what is the amount? Purchases, we have 6 lakh. Purchases over. What is the next one? The next one is direct expenses. Two direct expenses. Direct expenses, how much? 60,000. After this, closing stock. Closing stock, debit side or credit side? Credit side. By closing stock. So how much they have given? 70,000. Yes. Up to this, any doubt? Hope no doubts. Now, as per the format only we have written. So debit side what will come? Opening stock, purchases, all direct expenses. Credit side what will come? By sales, by closing stock. These two. Along with this, sometimes you may get abnormal loss also. But normally you will not get abnormal loss in your basic problems. Now, you have to see which side is more. Usually your credit side, right side is more. 11 lakh plus 70. How much you will get? 11 lakh 70. Now, this side is less than 11 lakh 70. So, which one is higher? Your credit side is higher. Higher value should be taken what? Both these sides. Good. 11 lakh 70,000. Same type. 11 lakh 70,000. From the total, you have to minus these three. Now, 11 lakh 70,000 minus these three. So, what is the total? 6 lakh plus 50, 6 lakh 50 plus 60,000, it is 7 lakh 10,000. 7 lakh 10,000 if you minus. If you don't know to calculate here, simple calculation. Below this, working note, 6 plus 50, 650 plus 60, 7 lakh 10,000. How much you have? 11 lakh 70,000. If you minus, how much you will get? You will get around 4 lakh 60,000. So your answer is how much? 4 lakh 60,000. Any doubt up to this? From the total we have deducted up to this. So what do we call this? Yes, we call it as to gross profit. We can call it as gross profit carried down or gross profit. How much you got? 4 lakh 60,000. So this is your trading account. We completed with your trading account. We'll move for the next topic. So any doubt in this? No. We'll go for the next. Compute cost of goods sold. Compute cost of goods sold for the year 2007 with the help of following information. Easiest topic. I'll give you format. If you follow that format, your problem is done. Now, how to calculate cost of goods sold? Simple. Whatever information they have given, just two columns, particular, amount. Just two columns, particular and amount. Now, first thing we have to take opening stock, add purchases, add all direct expenses, minus closing stock. Normally closing stock you have to minus here itself. Opening plus purchases minus closing stock. That we'll do it while doing problem. Now, opening stock plus purchases plus direct expenses minus closing stock. That is nothing but your cost of goods sold. Easy or very easy? Yes, this is very easy. Why? Because informations are very less. Your calculation also very small. Opening stock plus purchases plus all your direct expenses minus closing stock. You have one more method to calculate cost of goods sold, but in your examination you have to follow this. If you want shortcut, how to calculate? Simple. Cost of goods sold is equal to sales minus gross profit. This is also your cost of goods sold. Very easy. If you do this, your answer is correct. But marks will be out of 6. You will get only 1 or 2 marks. Why? Because they need this calculation. Clear? Yes. So this is a format for your cost of goods sold. Same format we will apply. We'll do this solution. Remember, we will not take this sales for this format. We will not mention only. And also remember, your closing stock you have to minus here only. That will do it at the time of doing answer. Now, particular amount you have to mention. Cost of goods sold for the year 2017. So, name of the company not given. So, computation of or calculation of cost of goods sold for the year 2017. Cost of goods sold for the year 2017. Now, whatever amount given, amount in rupees, you have to mention that amount in rupees. Why we have to mention amount in rupees means, normally we use rupees only. Sometime if the foreigner student will be there, he may mention in dollars or yen or some other currency. So, while doing in India, we always mention that amount in rupees. Now, we'll follow the same format. First one, opening stock. Opening stock, add purchases minus closing stock, add direct expenses. So these are your format to calculate cost of goods sold. We'll do one by one. First, what is the opening stock given? April 2016, 2017. Which is the opening? The first one will be opening. How much you have? 3 lakh. Your opening stock is 3 lakh. Next, purchases. How much we have purchases? We have purchases 15 lakh. Purchases 15 lakh. Now, closing stock. How much we have closing stock? We have closing stock of rupees 4 lakh. So, how much closing stock? 4 lakh. Now, your 4 lakh is your closing stock. This should be in bracket. Why? Because closing stock is always minus. Last one, direct expenses. In this problem, you have wages, you have freight inward. Both are direct expenses. Freight means what? Transportation. And wages means what? Given to workers. Wages 1 lakh, freight also 1 lakh. Under direct expenses, wages 1 lakh. Freight inward 1 lakh. So, we have all the information now. Final calculation. Your answer must be what? Cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold. How to calculate this? Easy. 3 plus 15, 18 lakh. minus 4 lakh, 14 lakh, plus 1, 15, plus 1, 16. What is your cost of goods sold? Yes, your cost of goods sold is called 16 lakh. Cost of goods sold how much? 16 lakh. Like this, you have to calculate your cost of goods sold. Again, I'll explain you. So this will be your question. This will be your format. As per this format only we have done. In this, we have taken opening, purchase minus closing. We added all the direct expenses. The final answer, we call it as cost of goods sold. Clear? Easy or very easy? Yes, it is very easy. We'll go for the next problem. So we are in problem number 2. Problem number 1 already we have done. So I will not explain you the format. Directly we'll go for the answer. Now, stock on 1st April 2015. What is this? Yes, opening stock. Stock on 31st March. 31st March means it is closing stock. We have purchases, we have sales, we have wages. Easy calculation. We'll do this. Heading is what? Cost of goods sold for the year 2016-17. You have to mention computation of cost of goods sold for the year 2016 and 17. This is your first step. What is the second step? Yes, in rupees. This is compulsory. You have to mention in rupees. Once if it is done, next is what? You have to write down the format. Now, first one, opening stock, add purchases less closing stock, add direct expenses. Now, so I have not changed your format. The same format I am following. Now, opening stock, how much you have? Yes, the opening stock is 3 lakh. So your opening stock is 3 lakh. You have purchases of 15 lakh. Purchases of 15 lakh. You have closing stock. Closing stock add or minus? Yes. Closing stock always subtract, minus. Your closing stock is how much? Yes, your closing stock is 4 lakh. So 4 lakh is your closing stock. We will minus this. Direct expenses. Which are the direct expenses? Yes, your wages is direct expenses. Carriage inward, freight, coal, gas, power, octroi, fuel, all comes under what? Direct expenses. Now, in this you have direct expenses only one. That is what? Wages. Wages. Wages they have given 1,20,000. 1,20,000. Now, how to calculate? 15 plus 3, 18 lakh. 18 minus 4, 14 lakh. 14 plus 1,20,000, how much? 15,20,000. This is what? Yes, this is your cost of goods sold. Clear? Simple calculation. Again, I'll go back to your question. Why? Because in this information, we have taken stock, opening, closing, purchase, wages, everything we have taken. But we have not taken sales. Remember, 10 times I can say you this. Why? Because sales you should not consider. That is the only mistake the students do in examination. That is, in the question they have given sales, but as I told you, sales we should not consider. But while doing problem, if you are taken sales, means your 6 marks gone. Remember, while doing cost of goods sold, sales cannot be mentioned. You should ignore sales. Clear? Yes. In your answer, make note. In the note mentioned with the bold letter, in cost of goods sold, while calculating, we should not consider sales. We should ignore sales. Remember this. Why I am repeatedly telling means there is a common mistakes done by students. In cost of goods sold, they take sales also. Sales we should not consider. Clear? Yes. This is all about your cost of goods sold. So today we completed with what? Yes, one trading account problem as well as two problems on cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold, it is a small concept different than your financial statement. It is a separate question for your 6 marks we covered today. You will not get any extra adjustment. Whatever format I given you, the same format you have to follow. But direct expenses you have to be careful while considering. And also I'll give you note that sales you should not consider under cost of goods sold. This is all about your today's session. We'll end up with this session with a saying that learn concept and earn marks.